Hello, welcome to Jet Mathematics. I remain your host, Milton Ebiwari John. You are welcome to today's class. We are still on the series of formula rearrangement, and today we are going to make t the subject of s equals to ut plus 1 over 2 at squared. You can see in this equation that the equation is in a quadratic form. So it is best we can make t the subject formula using completing the square, or we can adopt the quadratic formula to solve this problem. Okay, so since this is in the quadratic form, we can rearrange this to look like our general form of the quadratic equation. So if we do that, we have that 1 over 2 at squared plus ut then minus s is equals to 0. Just rearranging by taking s to this way, and then we get this. Now the next thing we'll do, adopting our quadratic formula, our general form of the quadratic equation is as squared plus bs plus c is equals to 0. So this is our general form of the quadratic equation. Now, comparing this equation and this equation, you discover that a here is equivalent to 1 over 2a in this formula. The coefficient of s squared here and the coefficient of t squared here. That's what we have. And then ut is also equivalent to bx. So b and u are equivalent, and then c is equivalent to minus x on this. So this is just what we get by comparing the coefficients of x and t in both formulas. Okay, comparing the terms. So okay, we can change this to look like what we need as t in the quadratic form for better understanding. Okay, all right. Then the next thing we need to do, remember our quadratic formula is t equals to minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac all over 2a. So all we need to do is to substitute the values for a, for b, and for c into this formula. Okay, so I want to distinguish this a from this a. So let me call this a1, so that a1 is equivalent to all this term here. Okay, so I can also make this a1. All right, just to distinguish this a here from this a. All right, so we can now substitute all these values into this equation, so that t becomes minus b is u plus or minus the square root of b squared. B is u again, so it becomes u squared minus 4. Our a1 is times 1 over 2a. Then our c is times minus x. Then it's all over 2 times a1 is 1 over 2a. So with this, we are good to go. All we need to do now is to simplify. So we can say now that t is equals to, we have here our u's, so we have minus u plus or minus square root of u squared, minus multiplied minus becomes plus, then half of 4 is 2, we have 2 ax all over, then half of 2 is 1 all over a. And so this becomes the formula when t becomes the subject. So that's the end of the solution. So all we adopted to solve this problem is to use the quadratic formula. But you can also use completing the square to solve this same problem. Alright, please don't forget to like, to share, and to comment on this video. You can also support us by sending us stars. Thank you, and see you in our next class. Bye.